Lord said, eat and drink and sleep and recover from this strife. Well, strengthened then Elijah traveled 40 days and nights to the mountain where the Lord said, soon I will pass by. The wind blew strong and the earth shook hard and the heat of fire burned. But the presence of the Lord was not in these, Elijah learned. It's not in the wind, it's not in the trembling of the earth, it's not in the crackling of the flames in the fire, but he speaks in a still small voice, he speaks in the quiet hour. Be still and hear the voice of the Lord. The elements blow and shake and sear at God's command. The one who wants to lead us with a strong and mighty hand. He speaks in tones of love and mercy as he draws us near. Wait and listen calmly, for in stillness we can hear. It's not in the wind, it's not in the trembling of the earth, it's not in the crackling of the flames in the fire, but he speaks in a still small voice, he speaks in the quiet hour. Be still and hear the voice of the Lord. Be still, my soul, Lord, speak to me. Be still, my soul, I'm listening. Be still, my soul, Lord, speak to me. It's not in the wind, it's not in the trembling of the earth, it's not in the crackling of the flames in the fire, but he speaks in a still small voice, he speaks in the quiet hour. Be still and hear the voice of the Lord. Be still and hear the voice of the Lord. This song is about Elijah, and his story is in 1 Kings, starting at chapter 17. Now, he was a prophet of God. He was very zealous for the Lord, and he had done amazing things. He brought a little boy back to life from the dead. He had just finished bringing down fire from heaven to burn up a sacrifice that the prophets of Baal could not get their God to do. And Queen Jezebel, who was a Baal worshiper, was not happy with that, and she threatened to kill him. So he went running. After this great big high, there was this great big low. I don't know if you've ever been there before, but I have. And it almost seems like the bigger the thing that you do for God, the bigger the letdown, the bigger the repercussions from the enemy. I don't know, but Elijah learned something about God that day. First of all, he lay down and asked God to just let him die. I mean, when you lose the will to live, that's not normal. You're in a bad place. And that's where Elijah was. And I so appreciate Bible stories being real and showing these wonderful heroes of the faith and how they lived their lives and the struggles that they faced and the mistakes they made and the weaknesses they had and how God came to them and showed up. And he did that for Elijah. He first of all told Elijah to sleep and to eat and to drink and renew himself. And boy, isn't that a great thought for all of us. A lot of times we need to just back down and stop being so busy. I know I do. And it takes a moment. It takes a little bit of time to get away and just be with the Lord. And that's what happened with Elijah. The Lord came by in the wind and the fire and all these huge things that are acts of God, but they displayed his power, of course. But his voice was still and small. And that's where we need to get if we really want to hear the Lord's voice. And we need to be quiet and sit and listen and wait. Waiting takes a little time too. And that's where we can hear the voice of the Lord. So I want to encourage myself and you and everyone to take the time, sit with your Bible, maybe read the story of Elijah in 1 Kings, and really ask the Lord what he would have you learn from this. I found that to be extremely helpful, to just pray before I read the Bible and ask the Lord to speak to my heart and give me what he wants me to know for that day. Well, I hope you enjoyed the song, and thanks for listening. This song has been fully produced. The recording of it is really cool. It's got I just love the vibe of this thing. So check it out on your internet stations. And thanks again for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.